Oh my goodness, look at you.
I'm freezing. Why do you look so gorgeous?
G'day guys, what's cracking? Aussie here again. So have you heard the news from Woolworths? They've got something they're calling a smash cake. Now apparently there has been one before, I think it was Christmas time. I knew nothing about it. I don't follow this stuff much, but we should test it out and see what all the hype's about. So this thing is a cake, a chocolate cake with a dome on it, like an Easter egg type shell, but a big dome, chocolate dome, with some sweet little treats inside. Now, the downside is $35 for this sucker. A little bit pricey, but we're just doing it as a one-off. So folks, first of all, let's hope that they've got one in store, because I think not so much that they're popular, they probably just don't get too many in at that price, because they might have to chuck them out if they don't sell or reduce them big time. So I'm going to head in store, see what's doing, and hopefully I'll circle back to you with the good old smash cake. Let's go and find out if they've got one. Come with. And we're back, babies, and we got the goods. Time to get jiggy with it. Look at that sucker. Tell you what, very weighty, even though it was $35. There's plenty of it. I still reckon a bit of a rort, bit overpriced, maybe 25, but you get that these days in these troubled times. So folks, good old smash cake, 1.3 kilos, $35. Let's open it up and have a squiz. If I can figure out how to open it. There we go. Just pop the lid. Ain't too complicated. And there it is, folks. Let's do a little carousel and we can check out the whole thing. Doesn't it look so pretty? We want it for 35 buckaroonies. Alright, let's set it back down. My excitement is just enormous. Now folks, the word on the street is, and you might be wondering why I've got this, the best way to smash this thing is with a wooden spoon. Now I ain't gonna smash the crap out of it because I don't want it to go everywhere. And there should be some lollies inside, like freckles, snakes and whatnot. And underneath here we have a apparently beautiful chocolate cake. Let's hit it. Smash time, baby. Come on, you can do better than that. Wow, it's harder than I thought. Must be quite thick. Let's give it one more husky hit. Maybe more. There you go, we got a little hole. It's all happening. Oh, here we go. Let's open this side. I'll turn it this way so you can see it. Time for the big reveal, folks. This is it. Look how that's nice thick chocolate. It's like an Easter egg type thing. Of course I got to try that. I love me chocolate. Nice. Just like an Easter egg type chocolate. We got freckles in here. Actually, I'll put it up close so you can see it. There's all the whole kit and caboodle in there, all the lollies. Now I was going to pick this thing up and just have a big husky hit of it, but I got other people wanting to eat this thing too, not just me. So please know, folks, I ain't eating all this on my own. I'm not that much of a guts. All right, I've got a little snaky poo in there. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I was going to say, who doesn't know what a snake tastes like? It's been that long since I've had one of these snake lollies. I have forgotten what they taste like. Can't say I used to be the biggest fan as a young whippersnapper of these sort of lollies. I did like the freckles though, probably for that reason, having the chocolate. Looks like the outside of the bottom there, doesn't it? But let's have a freckle. Love me freckles. Do you reckon they've shrunk like everything else? I don't remember them being that small. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree. Merry, merry king of the bush is he. Laugh, Kookaburra, laugh, Kookaburra. I forget the rest. Anyway, like I was saying, sorry they distracted me. I reckon they've shrunk as well, like everything over the years. As time goes by. Try the old snake. Man. Ooh. Like rubber. We've got about three snakes in there. Oh, look at that. They're stuck to the chocolate. Now I don't know what these ball things are, but I'm going to find out. Let's start with a red one. Now I don't think it's a Jaffa. I really don't know what that is. It's got like a honeycomb or something in the middle. Chocolate and red stuff on the outside. Nice crunch factor, and it ain't bad. So we got a green one, orange one, brown ones. I think the brown ones might be something else. Maybe they're Maltesers. That's actually what that's a little bit like in the middle, a Malteser type, what do you call it, type texture. That seems the same. Let's try the chocolate one. Wow. I think that is a Malteser actually. Yeah. So some totally eats our little treats inside. Again, I think there could have been more in there. Especially for what we paid. Bit of chocolate icing on the outside. Let's see how that hits on its own. Now I'm not going to take this out. Oh, I can actually take it out. I can actually take it out. It's got the bottom little plate on it, so it's not sitting on the bottom of that plastic container. Quite a thick one too by the looks of it. I should have popped it out like this and showed you, shouldn't I? Never even thought about that. Look at that. You'll love to see it. So for now, let's ditch this. A little bit of chocolate there absconding. And I am super excited to see what this is like inside. I have seen a picture of it before. I have seen someone else do this. It was very thick, very hard to cut. Let's leave a couple of lollies on top. Yeah. Thought I'll just do it on this angle so it makes it easy for you guys to see. I'm not making things easy for myself, that's for sure. Over there. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of it fell off. Can't let that get away for 35 bucks. Alright, here we go. The big reveal. That little bit I just had then tastes beautiful. Didn't quite cut it properly, but like I said, a bit hard to do that way. Looks like it's got chocolate icing type stuff in between, couple of layers of chocolate, got the icing on top, around the edges, got your, I thought they were sprinkles, but they're hundreds and thousands. Good stuff. I won't eat the lolly, I'll eat the cake itself. Na zdravia! Wow, that is so rich, so sweet, such a rich chocolatey taste and totally on point. I am totally loving that. Chocolate overload, and I love it. What would I give this for taste? I reckon the cake itself would get an it slit. I'm loving it. I'm giving it 5 stars on it, out of 5 on its own if it was only this cake. But the chocolate's good, the cake's good, but can't say I'm the biggest fan of some of the lollies in there. So for that reason, let's give it a 4 3/4 stars out of 5 for taste and for value. For me to give this a good score for value, it'd have to be a half times bigger, like 1.5 times the size for 35 bucks. Now, for that reason, we're going to give it 3 stars out of 5. I don't reckon the value's there for 35 bucks. It's a bit of a rort. But if you're willing to pay the price, and if you've heard all the hype is real. That cake is wunderbar. Now, having said all that, let me also say this. If you were having a kid's party for a kid's birthday, they'd love to smash that open and get the lollies out and all that sort of thing. So it's a good novelty little thing for the kids if you're having a birthday, even if for Father's Day, which is I think coming up very soon, maybe next month. I lose track of these things. I never remember all this stuff. I'm too busy thinking about the food. But great little Father's Day cake, or kid's birthday, or just if you're having a party and you want something a little bit different, this is the cake for you, if you're willing to pay the price. And if you can afford it, of course. This might not be one that I get my money back on, but it's one of those times you just got to put yourself out there and do what you got to do. So folks, it's been actually a pleasure trying this. It's a total mess, but I'm sure the birds will come and peck all that up. And please know, I ain't going to eat all this. That's what when I finish this, I'm not even going to eat that big bit of chocolate. Share it with got a few people I'm going to share it with. So guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, you never be too Aussie. Hooroo, stay fresh. Well worth a try if you're willing to part with 35 bucks. It is a winner.